Make your spaghetti the way you like it, however you like it. Spread that cream cheese in the bottom of the bread like that. Then some mozzarella cheese. Then you're going to go in there with your spaghetti. Put some cheese, some more cream cheese on top. Then some more shredded cheese on top. Then season that thing up on top. Put it in the oven. Bake it till it's hot. Bam.
You can learn to do just about anything on TikTok, including making something delicious for your Valentine. That's what Chef Sharliena Berry-Jenkins of Karmic Catering did, and she got nearly 1 million views. But you don't have to fire up TikTok to learn how to make a spaghetti bread bowl. Sharliena is here showing us how to make this TikTok famous recipe in the DelmarvaLife kitchen. Welcome, my friend. How are you?
I'm good.
Good, good. So, spaghetti bread bowls.
Yes.
You're speaking my language.
Yes.
Out of carbs.
Well, you normally have a side of bread with your spaghetti, so what I did was marry them together for Valentine's Day and made this super delicious dish.
All right, so what do we do? Where do we start?
So we start by making our spaghetti. So I did the sauce myself, and I used no salt added tomato sauce and no salt added diced just tomatoes in a can, and we just add those if you want to.
Sure.
Help out. We're just going to add these in.
Perfect.
And then I have a 1/2 pound of ground beef and a 1/2 pound of sausage, ground sausage, and it's already prepared. So you can pretty much like prepare everything, your noodles, ahead of time, and then you can just go ahead and start to assemble.
Makes it nice and easy, which I'm all about that. Nice and easy life.
Yes. So you can do it the night before and then prepare it the next day. But actually, the cool thing is the video hit 1 million.
Woo! Yay! Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, will you remember us? Us little people.
I'm still one of them.
Yeah.
So here's our seasonings.
Okay.
And there's Italian seasoning in there, parsley, garlic powder, onion powder, some black pepper, and we're just gonna add that right to our
Just this whole
sauce.
jar?
Yep, the whole thing right to our sauce.
Yeah, that's how you know it's gonna be good.
And then just get that all incorporated. And this is it for the sauce, and then add your pasta, and then we start assembling the bowls. So
Okay.
for the bowl, we
This
have
might be
to...
a more skilled hand than me.
Should we switch places, or?
We might have to, yeah. Stir, I got you.
Okay. So we can switch places. All right, so I'll go on this side. There we go. So for the bowls, and I'll do this real quick. So for the bowls, you're just gonna cut out the center of the bread.
Okay.
Just don't cut all the way through because you
Right.
want it to be a bowl, so.
Makes sense to have a bit of a mess if you cut all the way through, huh?
Yeah, you really would. So just gonna cut through like this and then just hollow out the center. And this is delicious bread, by the way. Super
it
good.
looks delicious.
It's the Asiago loaf, so it has cheese in it already.
See, carbs, cheese. Oh my gosh, this sauce, it just looks amazing. So, I guess we're what, ready to start moving on to some assembly of the taco or the bread bowl?
Yeah, so we're just gonna add some pasta. I might have a little extra here, but you just add it until it's the consistency that you like. So I like mine a little thicker.
Sure.
Some people like a lot of sauce. You get to decide here, so.
Oh boy.
And just mix it up, and you don't really have to worry about it like heating all the way up.
Okay.
Just because it's going to go into the oven too, so the oven will finish the process.
Finish the
for you.
job. Yep, we like that.
So once you get that all mixed up really well, the next thing is we're going to put some cream cheese in the bottom of our bread bowl.
All right.
So let me grab a spoon here. And honestly, I use any utensil when I'm in the kitchen.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
I don't care if it's a plastic knife, spoon, fork.
Grab it all, whatever's in reach.
I'm not too fancy. So we're just gonna spread the cream cheese in the bottom of the bread. And if you wanted to get fancy, you could toast it and add olive oil and all kinds of stuff. So this is just the basic recipe, but if you want to do something else, you can add whatever you want. Meatballs, extra cheese, anything.
I love it. So how did you get started in cooking?
So I started cooking just when I was young, and then I loved it. I've always had a passion for it, and I went to culinary school and started my own business. And then due to the pandemic, I started a TikTok. Everyone was on TikTok, learning on TikTok. I'm like, okay, I have to shift, and I'm getting on TikTok. So now I have 92,000 followers on TikTok, and I have videos that went viral. So it's pretty cool.
Amazing.
Especially for my age, because like it's like the younger.
It is, you know, they make me feel old on TikTok, okay? I'm always like, all right, kids, calm down.
But there's like like some cooking grannies on there that have like a lot of followers, so I'm trying to get like them.
It's that wisdom passed down from generation to generation. This is just a new way to share it. Well, we are going to finish assembly, and we will be right back. We are back in the DelmarvaLife kitchen with Chef Sharliena Berry-Jenkins of Karmic Catering. We've been assembling these spaghetti bread bowls, which is just like the perfect marriage of some of my favorite things. So it's time to actually put 2 and 2 together, right?
Yep.
Sounds like it's probably self-explanatory, but I may need your guidance.
Just fill it in.
All right, we just fill it in here. See,
Yep.
This is where the pot gets a little heavy. There's cream cheese on the bottom here, and we're putting just the seasoned spaghetti. Here, see, this is why I shouldn't skip arm day. Put it in my strong hand. And you just, what, keep on going?
And yeah, just until it's full like a bowl. You wouldn't overfill your bowl, so don't overfill the bread.
I guess that's true, yeah. All right.
The
there
noodles
we
have a
go.
mind of their own. Yep, so then once you have it all in there, we top it with some more cream cheese.
Yes.
And this preparation is actually called $1 Million Spaghetti, so it gets cream cheese on top, and then it gets like some sprinkled shredded cheese,
Yes.
and it's called $1 Million Spaghetti, the actual
reason.
preparation of it. So the cream cheese that I use is just the roasted red pepper kind, but you can use buffalo, you can use herbs, and there's like a herb one, you can use whatever one you want. I wouldn't recommend strawberry, but
Sure, that flavor might not play quite as nice as the other ones.
and then just pile on the Parmesan cheese.
I'll pile on the Parmesan cheese. Don't have to tell me twice. Everybody's like, oh, you still have some dinner in there?
You can add more. Yep, we want to cover it up. Yep, there we go.
Great.
And then it's just gonna go into the oven until it gets like nice and toasty
Crispy.
and crispy looking. And then we're gonna garnish it with some parsley.
All right, it's time to pull it out of the oven. My favorite test tasting time. Yay! I've been thinking about this like all week long. As soon as I was told I was doing this bit, I was like, yes, yes. Oh my gosh, it looks amazing. And you said we get to top this.
Yep, so we're gonna plate it and then you can top it
Right. Plating.
with your Parmesan.
Finish with some cheese too.
Yeah, you can finish with more cheese if you want.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. By a little bit, I mean a lot of bit. All right, what's the best way to dig in? What do you recommend?
So I would say since you're sharing it with a couple, you can just kind of pull at it until the bread is gone, eat the
pull at
pasta. If you grew up in the 90s, you can do it like Lady and the Tramp.
Yes. This is the Lord. Just do a little dip here. I'm gonna take a bite because I'm hungry. Oh my God. The sauce is amazing. The cheese, the cream cheese, I think, is really like the sneaky surprise here.
Right.
So good. So good.